Ta-da! Back with another little short video. I've done something and I've already done it. I didn't film it, but I've got to show you how I did it because I'm even impressed myself here. Right, fuel tank and getting the pipe fittings in the tank. I know I did a video a while ago on this. Didn't really show much of it because it wasn't very successful, and then I jumped onto something else. I think my compressor turned up or something like that, so I'll put it to one side. Anyway, let me pick the camera up and show you this bit. This is quite amusing. Right, let's show you that one down there first. Believe it or not, that one was quite easy because it's kind of diagonally opposite the neck there. So all I did, hold on, let me stick it back up here again, so I need two hands for this. All I did was a piece of wire through it, not in that end so it doesn't fall off, push that into the tank, fiddle the wire around so you get the other end out of the neck of the tank, nut on the end of the wire, drop down, and it always tends to drop straight on there. So then you can pull the bit of wire out, sock it straight down, do it up. Oh, brilliant. And I have put O-rings on it. Whether it'll work, don't know. Gonna get all these fittings on, and I'm gonna put some fuel in it and see if it leaks. But anyway, the next one, this is the one I really wanted to show you because this is quite funny. Got this neat little setup going here. So where are we? That little bugger down there, that's been the hardest one so far, and I know I've got one harder one to do yet. But what I did with that one, I got some brass welding wire. I wrapped the nut round the edge, around the end of the wire, and that's one of these little connectors. So yeah, I wrapped the nut round the wire to hold onto the wire, and then I got a bore scope. Let me turn the camera around, it's a bit better quality the other way. And as you can see, that is inside the tank. I've got a little battery pack here, bit of wire, and there's a 21 watt bulb on the end of that, so I can see. The bore scope has got a light in the end of it, but it is utter crap. This is only one of them cheap, I think 30, 40 quid eBay bore scope things. And then yeah, as you can see in the bore scope, there's my bit of welding wire which I had the nut on, so I had to, this is hard doing this now, I had to fiddle that. Oh, there we go. So I had the nut on there, so I had to fiddle that round there, twist the outside part, get it on, and now I can pull my welding wire out. So as you can see, that was what the nut was wrapped in. And yeah, it's on and tight. So, oh yeah, and woo! There's my 21 watt bulb, which is going to be rather hot now. So, right, look at that. Just taped on a bit of wire, but it worked. It's not a failure if it works, isn't it? And that bore scope, I've had that a long time now, so that's coming really handy. So anyway, next little stop, what looks like screen wash tube, get on there, which is this stuff, but it's not apparently. It is fuel hose for streamers and stuff like that. Got one's going to go on that end, other one's going to go on that end, and that is going to be my sight glass for how much fuel's in the can. There you go. So what do you reckon? The next one I've got to do, which once again I'm probably going to try and use one of these, but I may use one of the bigger ones because that was a bit easier to get in. But I want to put one in the top of the can for a vent pipe, because obviously if it's a sealed container and you're drawing fuel out of it, that's going to be a vacuum in there, isn't it? It's going to cause running problems, start fuel starvation and what have you. So I've got to put a vent pipe in it. Or do I just drill a hole in the top of the tank and screw on something from the outside because it hasn't really got to be 100% fuel tight, or has it? Oh, I don't know, you see? Decisions. I suppose it has really, because it's going to be kind of inside the car, isn't it? But there we go. And yes, the tank has got a little dent in it, but that side's the side that you're not going to see, so I'm not too fussed about it. Right then, so as I say, quick little video just to show you what I've got up to today. I'm doing fiddly little bits. As you know, the car's all undersealed now. What else have I been up to? Oh, I've had a major tidy up in here as well. I've got some racking for these little bins now, so I've got all my nuts and bolts on the wall now instead of on the bench. So there we go. Until next time, I'm hoping to have a few friends around tomorrow, hoping to help me bodywork this. So we'll see how that goes. Probably won't film much, to be fair, but I'll see what I can do. See if I can capture the people at work, and me as well, of course. Right then, yeah, that's all I've got to say, really. I'm going to try and do this one at the top now. Once again, I'm not going to film it because there's going to be lots of swearing. No doubt it's not going to be easy, so... Okay. Can't believe how easy that last one was. Remember I just said I'm going to have trouble with the next one. Nah, absolute walk in the park. So, there's the last one. I was going to put it in the top, but figured because it's slightly rounded, it might be more difficult to seal. So, put it in the side there at the top. I don't think it's going to be a problem. This isn't, you know, probably what's going to end up on it. I don't know, but anyway, all I did, bent another piece of wire, wrapped the nut on it. I'll put that down in there, round up through there, saw it in the hole, and just turned it, put it in. Done it up tight with a spanner. The nut tended to grip inside, so easy, easy. Very pleased. So, I've also done these as well. I did want some little Jubilee clips for these, but I just can't seem to find any small enough. They've got to be around somewhere. So all I've done, I've cut another piece of tube, the same bit of this, another bit just to put over that to squeeze it down tight, and it does seem to be gripping quite well. Once again, I'll see how it seals. It actually looks quite good, better than a Jubilee clip, so if that seals and works, happy days. Right, so that's the fuel tank done. Just got to test it. I'll let you know how I'll get on with that in the next video, because I've got to go to the petrol station, get a can of petrol, and anyway, yeah, so I'll let you know how I get on with that, and yeah, there we go. Fuel tank done. What do we reckon that is then? Heater matrix. It's actually a heater matrix out of a Land Rover because it was nice and cheap. So what I'm going to do, I don't know whether to do 3 or 6 fans. I could put 6 on it, and I think it would fit quite nice, but my aim is one of these up to one side of the windscreen for the demister, another one up to the other side of the screen, and 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 blowing down the opposite way into the cab to keep you warm. Obviously going to be really compact, no, you know, direction changing parts inside or anything like that, so nice and simple. Little 12 volt PC fans. Like I say, I might get another 3 or just buy 6 new ones, because these ones I've got to cut the corners off a couple of these because I was doing something different with them. I was putting them really close together like that, but don't need to do that anymore. So yeah, and obviously just make a little sort of cover out of steel with the pipe tubes on, you know, to push the heater demister tubes onto, and the other ones that blow out the bottom, I won't need to cover them at all, so they'll just blow straight through into the down by your feet. Yeah, so that's what's on the cards for next. Give me your thoughts, tell me what you reckon. Until next time, see you soon.